What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of my channel. And if you're new here, I just want to go ahead and say like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep posting videos like this. So today I want to start off just talking about life, and I want to emphasize to the person seeing this that I know that it may be hard, whatever it is that you're going through. I know that sometimes it seems like you don't have anyone in your life or that it's just you that you're depending on, but I just want to say that that's not true. There is an unlimited amount of material and inspiration and knowledge. All you need to do is just tap into it and connect yourself with your true spiritual self in order to see those things come into be. A lot of times we forget that it's not just us in this world. And by that I mean we think that we're the only ones going through situations, and that's what makes it seem like it's harder, or that's what makes it seem like the walls are caving in and things just can't get any better. But when you look at those people and you see how similar your situations are, and you actually start to meditate or go inward to find solutions, you start to see that this is all honestly just a game. I don't know, well, I'm sure if you're watching this, you've heard of or at least have seen The Matrix. And for me, I feel like life is kind of like that. I feel like we are all in a simulation and we're just unaware of it. For me, my spiritual awakening came when I was pushed to step outside of the box and basically start a completely new life. And for me, the hardest thing for me to do was step out into faith and believe in something that I can't see, because that's what we're taught in this world. We're taught to believe in what we can see, and if we can't see it or if it's not tangible, then don't trust it. But that's not how the universe works. In the world that we're living in now, all it takes is a simple thought and we can create an entire universe specifically for ourselves. A lot of people don't realize that they're living in their own personally created hell. The words that you say do actually have power. So, for instance, if you feel like you don't have any money, even if it's just for a second, if you feel like you're broke or things just aren't going your way, then that's what's going to happen. If you feel like things are going great, then things are going to go great. But if you don't actually believe that in your spirit and in your heart, then they're not actually going to get any better. The change comes when you decide or when you realize that this thing called life is a game and that you can manipulate and think your way into any situation that you decide that you want to think yourself into. For me, it all started with being pushed out of my comfort zone. I had lost my job and wasn't able to find work, and I ended up having to do things that were unconventional for money. And doing those things, I had to come to the realization of, or doing those things, I was put into a situation to where I didn't have steady income or a steady source of what was going to feed me. I had to rely on the universe and my personal spiritual abilities to make things happen for myself. And living in that time, that's when I learned that this thing that we call life actually is a matrix. And it takes some time to actually believe this within yourself and to your core. You can't just hear someone, or you can maybe, if you're a believer already, but most people don't just hear or listen to a message and completely change the way they think overnight. You can't just do something once or twice and then expect it to be a change. It has to be an ongoing thing. You have to decide within yourself that wherever you are, no matter what it is that's going on, that you are going to change and you're going to be different than the people that you're surrounded by currently or the circumstances you're in. And once you decide that within yourself, consider it already done. The trickiest part in actually receiving your manifestations in this new life that you've mentally created and imagined for yourself is letting go. Once you've spent all that time gathering the emotion and feeling what it actually feels like to be that person that you truly want to be or to live that life that you truly want to live, you have to then let it go so the universe can do its job, because obsessing is also another form of chasing or pushing your desires away. And this is the same with twin flames. The harder you run or the faster you run, the more they're going to chase you. The more you chase them, the more they're going to run. That's the same with life. The more that you put into or pour into emotionally, physically, anything like that, it creates this feeling of need or a feeling of lack, almost as if you don't have it. And if you're telling the universe that you don't have something, then it's going to deliver nothing, because that's what you're telling it that you want, nothing, because you have nothing. Did that make sense? You'll get it. But in the long run, it just takes belief. It takes stepping out of your comfort zone and believing in yourself and knowing that no matter what the circumstances hold, you can do anything that you put your mind to, because you are a supreme creator. No one can live your life for you, and no one can take your blessings. What's meant for you is going to be for you. The thing about manifestation and divine timing, and when something is actually meant to be, it's going to be no matter what. So no matter what you do, good, bad, or the ugly, your manifestations, if they're meant to be, are always going to come into your life, because that's just the universal plan. And it goes back to what I said about life being a game, basically. Like the board game Life. That is actually how life is in real life. You just have to center yourself and become aware of the universal powers that you have here on this physical plane, because you do have powers. You have the power to create, shape, and manifest anything in this life that you want, because we are all alchemists. It's not just one person that's a star. We're all stars. When it comes to being awakened to your potential and your abilities, this takes work on the subconscious level. A lot of people start off having dreams of bigger, or feeling these desires to go and be places that they've never been before. This is our spirit telling us that we're not in alignment with what we're supposed to be doing, and trying to push us back into alignment. And now going back to what I said about things happening or manifesting no matter what, as long as they're divinely guided, no matter the negativity or positivity you put into it, this is true. But it also comes into effect of how long you can maintain that energetic feelings and positivity, and feeling like you already have something really contributes to how long you maintain it versus actually receiving it. Because things that are meant to be and already written in the stars are going to happen no matter what. We were all sent to this earth for a specific reason, and we all have a purpose. Even if it goes down to being a garbage man or a teacher, we all have to inspire someone. Some people's goals are big, or some people's journeys in this life are bigger than others, but that's because their spirits were more prepared in this life to come and help others elevate in this life. It may be hard at first when you start to manifest or dream about or think about a world that's almost seems impossible to get what you want. But that's why I suggest that you start out small. Start off small by thinking about something that you want, maybe a number or a specific car that you want to see. Like for me, when I'm feeling down, I'll have the universe manifest or bring me a specific card to give me a sign that things are going to work out. And of course, they're always going to work out, because no matter what you do, they will work out. Otherwise, you wouldn't be alive. And I say that by saying we are all connected to a spiritual nexus together. We're all one conscious mind, and subconsciously we're aware of this, but this conscious mind of which I'm speaking to you now is not aware of this. So that's why it takes a lot more work to become aligned with that conscious mind that's aware of your power and the potentials that you have in this world. And once you do that, the limit is unstoppable. You become limitless in this world. But the work spiritually has to happen first before you can truly see the physical come to be. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. And I really appreciate you being here. And if you want to see more videos like this, just comment below so I'll know that you guys are actually receptive to what I'm saying, because I don't want to just sit here and feel like I'm speaking to no one or no one is getting what I'm saying. But I also know that this is divinely guided. So no matter what I do or when I post it, it's going to find the right person. And if you're seeing this, then this message was meant for you. So I just want to say good luck and congratulations on the journey that you're about to start for yourself. Bye. Crazy. 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 Tell me how you, how's life been? You a pretty little thing with some nice